Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MNKD. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see, and makes a pretty interesting chart setup pretty straightforward. And the setup revolves around the fact that, yeah, there was a nasty gap down, and this will mean a little bit more to those of you that have traded for a while longer, but I'm sure if you have traded with experience, you've seen a stock where it gaps down, and then it falls, and then it falls, and then it falls. But that was not the case here. Sure, it gapped down and sure, it got beat up, but then all of a sudden it essentially spent the entire afternoon going sideways. And that quote-unquote going sideways is where support level comes into play as far as the technical analysis is concerned. And that level of support where the buyers finally stepped in right here at, let's see, what is that? $1.75. So going into next week, $1.75 is where the buyers made themselves apparent today. So is that a guarantee that they'll continue to hold? I'm not saying that, but just as the quote-unquote story is telling us right now, there are buyers down there at $1.75. Now, I really wish trading was this easy, but just because the price got gapped down, got beat up, and then started to go sideways does not mean that this is for sure a bottom and is for sure going to bounce next week. Now, would it be shocking to see some sort of bounce? No, it would not be shocking at all. But myself nor anyone else can sit here and say, and a bounce is for sure going to happen, because that would imply there's a such thing as a guarantee in the market, and there just isn't. So in the event, though, there is some sort of bounce, let's talk about some areas of resistance. First area of resistance is that very short-term one, and if you're watching the level 2s today, I'm sure you know right where it is, but the price went into this really tight range with $1.80 being, or it looks like $1.79, that top level of the resistance right there. So if any sort of bounce is going to get started, very clearly the price is going to have to break through that level right there, because that is really where the bulls couldn't quite muster up enough strength. So that'll be primary target number one in terms of breaking through. If the bulls can break through there, then the next key overall area of resistance up there at $1.87. So, these two levels are going to kind of dictate just how much momentum and power any sort of bounce generates. If the price can break through those and it's like a warm knife through butter, well then, yeah, that's going to start to set off that many more scanners, bring in that many more traders. But one step at a time, not only does the price have to at least continue to go sideways, but yeah, it's got to break up around and through that $1.79 to $1.80 area. So interesting setup coming. So we'll see how next week all unfolds. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.